good time. I feel alive. So don't stop me now.
Stop me now, having such a good time. Am I excited? I don't know. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Be Right Back. And yes, I'm back. Woo! With a, I don't know what's going on with my hair. It's too windy. Kinda excited, but I've waited for this bike since December when I ordered it. So it's like February, March, almost 3 months. Almost 3 months. And now is the time to see it in person. Woo!
It has that same plug, you're good to go.
Okay.
So your kill switch is here.
Okay, so
Over top of the starter would be your kill switch. This is your auxiliary light. So if you get their auxiliary light package,
okay.
there's the lights. You don't have to put a switch in. The switch is already there.
Oh, okay.
To wake the bike up, you turn this knob here.
Turn to
To the left, yeah.
the
It'll
left.
only turn one way. Such a nice dash, right? This-
overwhelming.
Yes, this button. Oops, oh, sorry, your joystick. You notice?
Oh, it's okay.
See, it changes. Whatever
Changes.
you've got in there is what you can control. Once you've got your phone hooked, connected, then it will recognize your phone. But if you want the heated seat, all that kind of stuff, that's where you get that, right? So now, if you press and hold this down,
For
now it changed to the bottom
Oh,
part of the
okay.
screen. So now this is your information screen. Goes through your trip meters, your consumption, all that stuff, right? If you want to go back up to the top, you're just pressing,
Press
holding it
a
up
little
again,
bit.
and then now you're controlling it there.
Okay, got
Right?
it.
Makes sense? Pretty simple,
Makes
yeah?
sense,
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Mode. Right now it's in touring mode. If you hit mode, it takes you to where you can change the mode you're in.
Oh.
So enduro, so it's in touring. Let's say you want urban, then you just select urban,
Then
enter,
press. Okay.
and then it'll go to your urban. So everything is
So-
controlled with your joystick.
So I don't need to do this while running the engine, or
Yeah,
even-
well, no, you can be pulled over, you can be stopped,
Yeah.
you can be doing it while you're driving.
Okay.
You just got to make sure when you're driving, no one's behind you because it takes a couple seconds, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So if you were, for instance, I consider urban like a wet mode or a rain mode also, right?
Okay.
So let's say that you are, you're driving down the highway and you're in touring mode.
Okay.
You're driving down the highway, you're in touring mode, you're running into a rainstorm,
Yeah.
you let off the gas, you hit the button, you come down to urban.
Oh, so that's for rain.
I consider urban rain as
Yeah.
well, because what
Because,
happens is the traction control, ABS,
engage
all
more.
of that activation goes up. So
That's
the
great.
more power you make,
Yeah.
the less activation of your traction control and your ABS. So
Okay.
urban's a good place to learn the power of your bike, for
Okay.
sure. Now there's a lot of different control. You can control how much power it makes, all of that stuff, right? In the setup menu. So
Okay.
in the setting menu, if you notice, I'm just gonna go over to the right.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, so select it.
Settings.
Now we're in the setup menu. So everything in here is just customization.
Okay.
You could ride your bike for 10 years and not go in here. You're not going to miss anything. This is just to make it personalized to you.
Oh,
Okay?
that's great.
So for instance, the riding mode here, you can actually change
The
the
settings.
settings within them.
In
Right?
different.
Different. So like for
yeah.
instance, the urban.
Yeah.
Right now, urban has low power. You could
Okay.
give it medium power. You could give it high power.
Low
you know.
power is fine.
Yeah, absolutely. But you can change, you can do whatever you want, right?
In
So-
every mode, right?
Yep, in every
That's
mode, you've got complete control.
That's good. That's good.
And then everything else is just pretty much how things look, right?
Yeah.
Blind spot detection for your mirrors, the date and time.
So it has that code. It
Yes.
says pin code.
Yeah.
I saw it.
It's pretty crazy, this thing, isn't it?
Oh my God! Wow!
And then just to come out, you're just going back.
Okay. Easy.
Makes sense?
Easy,
Yeah,
easy to
easy.
see
Yeah.
while you're doing
While
it,
you're
but
doing-
I don't know.
That's why I say get your battery charger, plug it in, and play with it. You're
Okay.
not using any battery power, hardly any, by doing
Okay.
this, right? You're not hurting anything. Cruise control on. It came on there.
Oh.
And it's the adaptive cruise control. You can see it's got a car there, right? So that's
yeah.
saying that it's the adaptive cruise control is on.
Okay.
But you can turn that off if you wanted to.
You can change the distance also. On
Correct,
that one,
absolutely.
Right?
Yep, you bet. And then you, anything you hit, any control you hit will turn it off once you've got it set.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can in your setting menu. So if we go up again, heated, phone, music, adaptive cruise control.
Oh, so there are two
There's your settings there, right? So it's far, very far, or medium. Right now it's set to far.
So if the vehicle in front of me brake, this bike's brakes too? No.
No, it'll just slow down.
Slow down. Okay.
Cruise control will come off, right?
Yeah.
But you can set how far. I don't like it. I
Yeah,
like control
that's
myself. You'll get used to it if you like it, or just turn it off, right? Because it can be near. You can actually have it off if you wanted to. You don't have to have it on, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, pretty sweet. Suspension, you can adjust your suspension, but then again, that depends on the mode you're in. You can't do it
Yeah.
in your road mode. It's more for your enduro modes, right?
Okay.
So there we go. You can adjust your how many riders you have, if you're passengers,
Passengers and
or
panniers.
auto leveling.
What's the auto leveling?
So as you put more load on, it'll just
level.
automatically level.
I thought it's. How about the easy lift? How can this activate the
Easy lift. It might actually be in that mode now. We'll see.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's
see.
standard.
Yeah, we'll fire it up. It'll raise depending on the mode, right? So watch. Sport mode will raise it up. This thing is crazy. What do we got all in there? Let's have a look. Riding mode. There's a lot of information on these, but now that you've got these TFT screens, it's like you've got a computer.
Yeah.
Right? And then press and hold. Keep the turn left signal to the left.
Okay. Oh, you have to turn this to turn off, right? Turn
Yep.
to the left again. Okay.
You betcha. Parking light activated.
Okay, that's cool.
These are pretty nice. How are you getting home today?
I'm gonna load it to on the trailer.
Trailer, okay. Like a U-Haul trailer?
Yeah, I rented.
Come on over. Premium fuel, of course. No, wait.
Okay. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Hello bro. Oh, nandito ako sa in-explain lang yung ano. Saglit lang saglit lang Sige, brad.
The most important part of your fuel, I think, is not the octane level,
The
but
highest.
trying to find no ethanol. The higher, it doesn't matter. Going past 91 won't make your bike run better. But I look for no ethanol fuel. It's getting harder to get. Shell
No, it's
91 is no ethanol.
Yeah.
If you live in the city, they supply Hughes stations. Most pumps will tell you ethanol won't damage your bike short term.
Short term.
But if you're using ethanol
Yeah.
long term, you're going to be servicing the fuel injection system more frequently than if you weren't.
Okay.
It's gumps things up.
Yeah, I think that's what happened to my old bike.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
15W50 is the oil. Comes from the factory fully synthetic. Okay. So right now we've got your tires, excuse me, set up for one rider.
Okay.
The tire pressures. So in your owner's manual on 406, it will tell you the tire pressure to set it if you're traveling with 2 bags or 2 up or touring. Okay. So right now I think it's 35, 36.
Okay.
If you're gonna go touring, you want to go. I think it's 35, 42.
Higher. Okay.
Yeah. But it's in your owner's manual. Every other motorcycle manufacturer, they just say 36, 42. Ducati gives you a tire pressure based on what you're doing, right? So the most important thing about your bike is making sure you're going up and down, up and down, up and down. Don't use cruise control for 1,000 kilometers.
Okay, yeah.
Don't rev past 6,500 for 1,000 kilometers, but the most important is to go up and down, up and down. Okay. Do you live in Edmonton?
Edmonton.
So we're going to service your bike here?
Yeah.
So first service is due at 1,000 kilometers.
1,000 kilometers.
Yep.
Okay.
Wherever there is an X, an initial signature, please.
Okay. I'm just gonna turn this off.
Sure. Not too bad. So, you know, if it was me, if this was my bike,
Yeah.
I would go over to the parts department and I would see if they will make me a key.
Oh, they can.
Whoops, come on. Oh, why want this over? There we go. Instead of risking breaking a $450 key fob, taking bags off and on, doing your seat, just buy a normal key for $30 and use that.
The other key that you told me, the red one.
I wouldn't use that key. That would stay home in my safe. Yeah. But they can get you.
This one they can.
I'm sure they can
copy that.
I'm sure they can. Well, it's hard to get these copied because they're laser cut.
Yeah.
But Ducati would send you one that isn't chipped.
Okay.
Right. It would just be a key. Check with the lady with the gray hair and parts. Her name is Erin. Check with her. Because now
just showing this one or the red one.
Show her this one.
Okay.
Right. Because now you take the seat off. Right. It's okay. But what would happen if?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
breaks
Yeah. Just
and you're in the middle of somewhere.
middle of somewhere. You come push. That's beautiful. Let's get second. It's gonna be in gear.
Okay.
All right, I'll get you to come sit on it.
I'm gonna sit on the bike.
Yep. Go for it. Yep. All right, then we're gonna hold it straight up and down. There we go. Take it off the kickstand. Perfect. You hold it there and I'll just try it.
Nice. Woo! So we're not gonna put the kickstand, right?
No.
Okay, wala pa yung...
Yung upuan mo, wala pa.
Or wala pa ng low seat.
Ganyan lang naman ah. Ganyan lang din sa akin.
Mas mataas pa bro.
Mas mataas ba yan?
Oo.
Binili ko yung filter kasi mali eh. Dapat yung filter ko ganito eh.
Yung bilog.
Oo.
Dapat
Ang bili ko siyang canister ng ganyan eh.
Bakit ka nag-change na eh?
Eh kaya nga, hindi ko nga pinag-change eh.
Connect mo na yung manual.
Oo.
15,000 di ba?
15,000 or 2 years.
Kaya ito dito kasi tagal natin bago mag-oil.
Well, good for you. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
How often do you buy new motorcycles, right? If you're going to do it, make it special.
You're satisfied for this one.
Ducati.
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 Yeah. Once you buy a Ducati, there's no going back, is there?
Yeah.
Huh? I've had 3 or 4 of them.
Oh.
So my last Ducati I sold out of this store, it had 110,000 kilometers on it. I changed the oil every 5,000 kilometers.
Yeah.
Synthetic. I bought it from a guy that was a Shell oil engineer.
But this one it says 15,000, right?
Yeah, so that's what they say.
Yeah, but I can do it
Every 5,000. Because
5,000 or 10,000, right?